Hi Scorpio Sun Moon Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell for notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. And today we're going to dive into your May 2020. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you, and how can you best navigate this month? So we're going to dive in. We're going to take a look first at just the overarching themes that you can expect. But all in all, I want to say, I feel like this is going to be a really empowering month, a really powerful month for you. I feel like you're going to be connecting on a deeper level with your light, on a deeper level with your power. I feel like there may be some challenges that come up, but I think ultimately you're kind of learning what needs to be cleared out of your life, what needs to be balanced in your life in order to help you to be at your best. And so I feel like this is kind of the month where you really figure that out. So we're going to take a look at first the overarching themes to expect in this month. And the very first card that we have here is the light of the world. And I love this because this is all about you being connected to your light. This is all about you shining your light. This is about you glowing from the inside out. This is about you really finding joy, peace, happiness, and using that light, sharing that light with the world, helping other people, living a purposeful life, following your calling, all of that stuff. So I feel like this is such an opportunity to connect and to expand upon the light that you yourself are receiving, but that you yourself are sharing with the world as well. If you're somebody who is looking to expand upon the things that you're doing, like maybe be put into more of a spotlight, into more of a public position, creating videos, being on more of a public platform, this is also a card. This is also validation for you to step into that, or to step into a leadership role as well. So there's a lot of opportunity with that card showing up for you. And here we have the Four of Scrolls reversed, the karmic trench. When the karmic trench is showing up reversed, this is about you being released from a pattern. And this is a pattern that you have repeated not only in this life, but in past lives. This is a lesson that you have been trying to learn for a very long time. And I feel like this month you just kind of gain an understanding of that. I almost feel like you already have gained an understanding of that in a lot of ways, already have started to move forward in a lot of ways. And this is just further solidified. You're really stepping into a new way of being around certain things in your life. And this is really great for, where you're destined to be. And this is putting you on your best life path. So if you're feeling called to release certain patterns or to respond to things in a different way, follow the flow of that. But this really is that validation that you've already begun to make those changes, and you're releasing yourself from some past karma that you've been stuck in for a very long time. We also have this Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt reversed. And I love this for you because not only are we connecting to your light, but when the lightning bolt is reversed, this is all about you understanding that your power comes from within and from above. Okay, so this is all about you having that understanding that you don't need that outside validation. You don't need, to have concrete things showing up in your path to understand that you are powerful, that you are a powerful force here in this world. It's like you finally understand that. You're finally connecting with your power, and you're doing that from within and through connecting with your higher power as well. So anything you can do to foster and facilitate this connection with your higher power, to take risks, to do anything that just helps you to feel empowered, it's really going to help to foster this energy that's coming through this month. We also have the gossip card showing up. I almost feel like I pulled this for you guys last time, but I'm not totally sure. But so watching out for the energy of gossip, of people talking of that. But this is really a message of not allowing other people's opinions to influence, to change your decisions or what feels best and right to you. So this is really about making sure that you are not being influenced by, again, these outside forces, that you're really looking within for the answers, and looking within for that validation and for that empowerment. So if you can do that, I think that that helps to settle down whatever this gossip energy is here. And then we have the Panda card showing up here in the themes. And the Panda card says, stay balanced and in your essence. Okay, so this is really about making sure that you're honoring balance in your life, that you are, and I feel like you are. Like, I feel like you're connecting to your light, connecting to your power, and finding a new balance. I don't know, something just shifts for you guys. And this is a building upon an energy that you've already been creating for yourself, but there are some really important shifts that are happening for you in this month, and I think this is going to be really great for you. Now, the next cards that we have here are the challenges that you might expect throughout the month. And so what's interesting to me is the very first card that we have here is the Queen of Forces. Okay, so this is really saying there's not a whole lot that's going to knock you out of, knock you out of this place of positivity, of peace, of strength, that's going to knock you out of balance, because you really are in balance. You are connected to your power. You're connected to your light. You really are this queen or king of forces. This can also really encourage that connection to the earth, and making sure that you are spending time connecting with the earth, with water, with the elements, getting out and about, because that is really going to help to foster and to facilitate this energy that you are now allowing to flow into your world. I also feel like here with this Two of Scrolls reverse, the Two Worlds card, it's like there are these parts of yourself that have been compartmentalized for quite some time. Maybe you're like one person in one situation and a different person in another situation, and that happens to all of us, where different energies, different people will bring out different parts of ourselves. But this really is a realization that you're not being fully genuine, that you're not truly honoring who you are. And this is that understanding of that, and the beginning to move that energy. You're starting to merge these two worlds into one. You're starting to just allow yourself to become authentically you in this situation, and it doesn't matter what people have to say. You're just doing it anyway. You're just honoring who you are. You're speaking your truth. You're honoring this person that you actually are, and allowing people across the board to see this person that you are. I think that that's so powerful for you. There's a new confidence that is coming with this. Now, here we have the King of Keys reversed. Okay, so you might feel like, money isn't moving as quickly as you would like it to, or your business isn't growing as much as you would like it to, career's not moving as much as you would like it to. The King of Keys oftentimes is connected with sort of that Midas touch, right? Where everything you touch turns to gold. And this is showing up reversed. So this is really saying to me that, you might not quite be seeing the seeds that you're planting sprouting just yet. And it doesn't have to be connected to work, but whatever you've been focusing your energy on, maybe it's not quite feeling like it's manifesting yet. It's not quite feeling like you're seeing the results of this. Just keep the faith. Just keep going. If your soul is saying to focus on something, continue to focus on it. Continue to honor that and listen to that. And then if you're feeling compelled to make some changes, make some shifts, because certainly I think the world is changing, and we are being guided to change with it, and to do things differently, to do things better in a lot of ways. And so what is your intuition showing you? How is your intuition showing you to change it up in whatever area of your life is kind of feeling like it's not flowing? You're not receiving abundance for that. You're not receiving the rewards for the efforts that you're putting in. Do you need to change anything, or does that still feel right? Because if that still feels right, if it still feels in alignment, this is really a message of keep going, continue to have faith, because if you can continue to have faith and you can continue to keep going, ultimately you're going to see these rewards arrive into your experience. The last card that we have here in this category of challenges or barriers is the kangaroo card. Okay, the kangaroo card is all about being a force for good here in this world. And I just feel like with the Scorpio energy, you guys are so shifting this year into how can I be of service? What is my purpose here in this world? And the more that you're asking those questions, the more that you're honoring the answers to those questions, the more that you are being a force of good here on earth, the better off you're going to be. So really focus on that. Really take your time. There is something being sparked within you that is so important. So making sure that wherever you feel called to be a force of good, that you are doing so. Now, the last section of cards that we have here are focused on what are the gifts that you can expect throughout this month. And we've already covered a lot of gifts here for you, but the first one that we have here is the Up in the Air card reverse. I always see the Up in the Air card reverse kind of like this hot air balloon is finally landing. It's finally coming down, and the people who are waiting to see the contents of the basket are finally getting to see what's there, right? So there is an answer that is coming. There is an understanding that is coming. There's something that is arriving that you have been waiting on, something that has been up in the air for quite some time. So you can expect that an answer will come, that a change will come, that a shift, a forward movement will come. Something that has been up in the air will arrive. You will have an understanding. You will see things from a different perspective and just know the answer, know it for what it is. So expect for that to come in this month. Now here we have the Queen of Roses reversed. Okay, so to me, this is about a release of a relationship, a release of a connection, a release of something that you feel tied to in some way, shape, or form. Oftentimes this is connected to interpersonal relationships. Oftentimes this can be connected to romantic relationships, but it doesn't have to be. This is like something that you felt really tied to, that you're kind of releasing yourself from. I feel like you guys have been on this path of release and letting go, and this is a new level of letting go. This is a new level of releasing yourself from some of these chains that have kept you stuck for quite some time. The next card that we have here is the Caught in the Ruins card, upright. Okay, so here in this category of gifts to expect in this month, I feel as though this is saying that you're going to be released from something. You finally have an understanding of something that you've been stuck in that you get to move forward from. So like in the past, this energy has felt like there's not a solution here, or I'm too stuck and there's nothing I can do about it. And this is that understanding of there absolutely is something that you can do about it, and you finally get it. You finally know what to do. You finally know how to move forward. You finally know how to get yourself unstuck. And this really is that invitation to take those steps, to begin taking those steps in the direction of releasing yourself from the prison that you have been stuck in whatever area of your life that's showing up, or many areas of your life. Maybe there's just such a release. It's like getting out of jail. It's a release and a freedom that you haven't experienced in quite some time. The next card that we have here is the Saboteur card, and the Saboteur card reverse is about understanding where you're sabotaging yourself, or where other people are sabotaging you, because there is, I forgot to show this card earlier, we also have this vampire energy, okay? So it's an understanding of where are you, or where are other people sabotaging you, and where are you being drained, whether that's from a situation, whether that's from a person. And like, what are you going to do about it? Figuring out what you're going to do about it, figuring out how you're going to release yourself from these energies, because these energies aren't helpful to you. And it's like, you get that and you understand that, and you have clarity of mind on that, and you can begin to continue to release yourself from these things, because I feel like you've already been in the process of releasing yourself from these energies, and I think there's a lot more freedom that is coming from that in this month. And the last card that we have here is the Rat card, and the Rat card says, Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Making sure that you are honoring yourself, that you are being true to yourself, and if you can continue to do that and just be authentically you across the board in every circumstance, you will be richly rewarded in so many ways. So those are your messages, Scorpio, for the month of May. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. And if you want to learn more about me or about Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.